And this morning, we're stretching your dollars, showing you how to avoid expensive tolls. To help with congestion, back in 2018, VDOT started charging drivers on I-66 inside the Beltway.
Yes, and it can be expensive with federal workers, going back to the office, traffic, and saving top of mind right now. DC News Now's Haley Mylon, she's live on the roads, and she's been tracking numbers all morning long with those prices. How are they looking now?
Well, guys, let me tell you, time is money on 66. Last hour when I talked to you, our ride here from Falls Church would have cost $7.50. And bosses, if you're watching, I am so sorry to tell you that the current price to ride into the city from where we are is $17.50. So this is going to be pricey, but it's worth it because we're going to show you just how much easier it is to pay this toll and cruise through once we get through this light. Now, through a Freedom of Information Act request, I found that tolls can really fluctuate greatly on I-66. A lot of people say that they try and just avoid this road entirely in the past couple of years since they began tolling, just because it can get so pricey and it's difficult to plan for. Take a listen.
By driving at about noon time, there was no traffic. I saved myself $30.
Not everyone has that luxury. Most workers have to do the delicate dance commuting into the city during rush hour. If I-66 is part of your daily commute, a few minutes can cost you big. The cost depends on distance and demand. We analyzed toll data from the past 3 years. Take October 17th, 2024. Pretty typical day. If you get on at Fairfax Drive at 8:36 a.m., you're paying $19 to get into the city. But wait at home just 18 minutes longer, maybe fix a cup of coffee, the toll drops by more than $13. The average toll that day was under $6, but that's hundreds a month if you're commuting 5 days a week.
I think that's crazy. I wonder, if it's worth missing out on the traffic.
VDOT has been tolling I-66 since 2019 using the revenue for transportation projects. Revenue is climbing fast. $22 million in 2021, 2024, bringing in roughly $40 million. About 35,000 drivers use the road every day, which is driving up toll costs. With federal workers returning to the office, traffic and toll prices likely only to rise. So, how can you save if you work in DC? If I-66 isn't essential, consider alternatives like the George Washington Parkway or the Clara Barton Parkway. Commuter Connections has alternatives for you and offers rewards for ride sharing. Because for some people,
It's not worth spending $40, $50 to, drive 70 miles an hour and not have any traffic.
All right, but if you have somewhere you urgently need to be, it's 8:30, maybe you got to be in the office by 9, maybe it is worth paying $17.50 to ride on this road as we are now. I'm going to show you. We are smooth sailing right now, eastbound into the city. These westbound lanes on the left side of your screen, you can kind of see that congestion. They are pretty much stopped. That's because they are not paying a toll. That is tolled during the afternoon rush hour. So eastbound you're paying in the morning, westbound you are paying in the afternoon. So that just goes to show you these tolls, they are effective, but man, they are costly. Now, VDOT takes this seriously via the state constitution. They do send any unpaid tolls over to collections. They have so far turned over $3.5 million over to credit collectors due to unpaid tolls, and if those aren't paid, they could carry that over to the court. So definitely want to make sure that you're paying your tolls via EasyPass. Also want to note that Commuter Connections does have a method to find you a carpool partner. So either you're riding in someone else's car not paying tolls, or maybe you're driving someone else and you're able to take HOV lanes elsewhere in your commute and save a little bit. Gonna send it back to you guys from the roadways here in Arlington County. I'm Haley Mylon, DC News Now.
Wow, that was a lot of traffic. Did you see that?
I sure did. Did not want to be stuck in that at all.
Yes. Thankfully, Haley, you're not stuck in that traffic.